Hello everyone, this is Kona, bringing you some more Battlefield 3 beta gameplay on the Xbox. Now I do have some PC footage for you as well later on in the video, but we'll start off with the Xbox first. So I'm playing as the Engineer class, and this class is a lot of fun if there are vehicles. Now unfortunately there are no vehicles in this game right now because it is in beta, so no vehicles right now, and really the Engineer doesn't really shine in this kind of situation. Yes, you have a big RPG or big rocket launcher that you can start noob tubing away, and this is what I'm trying to do here. I'm kind of failing at it, but the rocket launcher can be useful against infantry, but it's really meant for vehicles. And yeah, like I said, unfortunately there are no vehicles in the beta, but you can imagine if you have like a tank or maybe even a helicopter if you're lucky, or one of these days I want to get a RPG kill on a jet. That would be so cool. Now when you play as an Engineer, you are equipped with either a carbine rifle or a submachine gun. As you can see here, I'm playing as the Americans, and I'm equipped with the M1A1 carbine. But if you play as the Russians on this map, you get the AK-74U, which is a submachine gun. And so these weapons have a little bit less range than the regular rifles. Ooh, look at those weird ragdoll effects. Yeah, I gotta fix those. But your main focus is not slaying people with your rifle. It's going to be killing people with your RPG, and I try to find opportunities to actually take people out with my RPG. So you see that guy all the way over there on the rocks here. Take out my rocket, shoot him, boom, and I duck for cover, and luckily I get him right on the rocks. And because this game has destruction, you'll see later on how I can actually use destruction to kill people. And that's where the RPG is good against infantry. I know I said it was good against vehicles, and it is very good against vehicles, but if you are an infantry situation, the rockets can still be very useful. And oh, I rush in here and ooh, didn't check my corners there. But the RPGs can be very useful because you can blow away cover in this game. So you can see here I'm just standing behind this cinder block shooting people, and I see that guy all the way down there behind the other cinder block. I take a shot with my RPG and just blow that thing up. I didn't have to aim directly at him. All I had to do was hit that cinder block that he was using as cover. And because this game has destruction, you can take people out from behind cover, which I think is a really cool dynamic. I mean, I've never played a game where it was like that, where there was always a possibility of the cover that I'm standing behind could be blown away by anyone at any time. You know, a vehicle, or you know, infantry with a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher. That kind of dynamic to the game, I think, is really great, and it really brings a new style of gameplay that I've never played before. Now, if there were vehicles in the game now, I would actually have another role, and that's to repair and destroy vehicles. Oh, here's noob tubing, some more noob tubing. But as an Engineer, your job really is to either repair friendly vehicles or destroy enemy vehicles. And actually, it wasn't always like that. Back in Battlefield 2, they had a lot more classes. I think they had like 7 or so classes, and they actually split up these roles. They had an anti-tank class whose job was to take out enemy vehicles. So he was armed with a rocket launcher, and his only job really was to take out enemy vehicles. And there was an Engineer class whose only job really was to repair friendly vehicles. He wasn't really effective. He could drop mines to blow up vehicles, but he didn't have some kind of launcher with him, and so he was really limited on what he could do. But DICE has learned from their previous games, like Bad Company 2, that combining the classes gives you a lot of flexibility, but it still kind of keeps you within your role of you're the vehicles guy, you're the Engineer, and you are in charge of all things vehicles. So yeah, as an Engineer now, you're going to be repairing friendly vehicles with your repair tool. And oh man, I failed that noob tube. I was trying to. I should have aimed for their ground. I should have aimed for their feet. I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? I play a lot of Soldier on TF2, so of course I should have aimed for their feet. But as an Engineer, you're going to use your repair tool to actually repair friendly vehicles. And you're going to be using your rocket launcher, or perhaps you're going to have mines. They're probably going to have some kind of mine later on. I didn't unlock it yet, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have some sort of mine to destroy enemy vehicles. And so, as an Engineer, you are in charge of pretty much all things vehicles. Now, that's not to say that other classes can't get into vehicles. And here we go, I'm switching to some PC footage of me on defense. But other classes can get in vehicles and control vehicles too. It's just, if the vehicle gets damaged, for instance, as an engineer, it's really your job to repair that vehicle, because you can't really rely on anyone else. You can't rely on a medic to help repair a vehicle, right? So your role is all things vehicles, and just be aware that when you go on the battlefield and we start to have actual vehicles in the game. So here, just kind of noob tubing, and it actually kind of works in this section of the map. And outside is a little more difficult because it's such an open area, but this is a really tight, close quarters combat area, and you can use the walls to kind of, you know, hit your rockets on and cause blast damage. And so I'm using that to my advantage. Here I'm just waiting for these guys to turn this corner because one of my teammates actually got killed. So I know there's a lot of enemy around this corner. Get these nice kills, triple kill, and now the area is pretty much clear. Now when I come over here, oh man, I wasn't really sure what to expect, and there was a guy on prone who I didn't really see, and he got me. But yeah, you can see that in this situation, yes, the rocket launcher is very effective against infantry, and it's very situational because I don't know why I'm taking out my repair tool there. By the way, that's what the repair tool looks like. It's not a drill anymore, or if you're familiar with Battlefield 2, it's not a wrench. I kind of wish they brought back a wrench because I kind of missed that wrench thing. And it would be kind of funny to like kill someone with a wrench, you know, kind of like the engineer in TF2, just like hit people with a wrench. That would be really, really funny. But now I think you can actually like kill people with the blowtorch thing, with the new repair tool in this game. I'm not sure about defibrillators though. I think defibrillators are not set up to kill enemies, which kind of sucks because as a medic, I really liked, you know, killing people with my defibrillator. It was always funny if I can get a defibrillator kill, but I don't know if that's set up. I don't think you can kill someone with a defibrillator. But yeah, the rocket launcher can be good in some situations with infantry. When vehicles come out, I'm gonna try and use it more on vehicles because that's where it does a lot of damage. But in this case, since this map is only infantry right now, I think it's gonna have vehicles later on. I'm not exactly sure because the thing is the footage that I've seen of the beta before this was actually released, it showed an APC in the first portion of the map. So I'm guessing there are vehicles in this map in the beginning. I'm not really sure. But yeah, when the game fully releases, definitely going to try some RPG shots, see if I can get some kills on some helicopters as well. And I want a jet kill. That's my goal, is I want a jet kill with an RPG. And I don't think they're bringing back the dart, the tracer dart from Bad Company 2. So yeah, it'll be an unguided kill on that. So my question for you guys is, what do you think about the engineer so far in the beta? Do you like him? Do you hate him because people keep on noob tubing like me with him? Let me know in the comments below. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.